So I want to talk about the difference of day trading and swing trading, right? I feel like this has to be said because now AMC's down another 12%. I've made numerous videos. I focus on trading. I focus on patterns. I don't care what the stock is. I focus on what I believe is to be important, and that's what the charts are telling me. I don't care about what someone else thinks. I don't care about my hopes and my desires. It's not about that, right? And I think today is a perfect example of, no one or very few people, and you could have seen in the comment section, you can look back 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? When I made a video that I'm locking in profits, AMC at $43 or $44. Anytime that I talked about locking in profits, people were like, that's so greedy of you. I can't believe you're doing that. Everyone buy, everyone hold, right? And it's like, I like to be open about what it is that I'm buying. I like to be open about what it is that I'm selling. I don't want to pretend and say that I'm holding something, or what do people call it, hodling or diamond hands or whatever the case might be. And then on the back end, I just sell to, for my own good. I like to be very straight up with you guys on why I buy at support levels, why I sell at resistance levels, and why it doesn't make sense to hope something to happen when it's never played out that way, right? And then now, from when I've made a video of me selling, AMC is down nearly 50%, right? AMC is at one of the lowest price points it's ever been since this whole Reddit thing began to happen. It's down 12% today. And one of the things that I wanted to share with you is as AMC has been bleeding, it's been pretty exciting for me, and the reason it's been so exciting is because it gives me an opportunity to be able to buy the dip when it makes sense, not when I want to, or not because I think that AMC is going to go to $1,000 or $100,000 a share, but it's being realistic, understanding that at the end of the day, AMC is simply just like any other stock, a stock that's publicly traded in the stock market. It doesn't matter what you hope happens, it is in the public market. And when it comes down to wanting to day trade something, it doesn't make sense to day trade something when it's bearish, when it's making lower highs and lower lows. But like what we're seeing right now, and it doesn't mean that it has to play out this way, but I'm about to potentially add more to my AMC position if it begins to actually make higher highs above this EMA line. You can see that AMC is trying to establish its support level. If it has a nice little run, then guess what? I will buy, and then at the resistance level, I will sell. I will lock in profits. This is 9% that I have to work with. I will lock in profits. I will walk away. Does that mean that I need to hold AMC? Does that mean that everyone should hold AMC? It's like, no. Everyone has their own intention. Like why can't we ever encourage or be happy for other people to do their own thing, especially in such a risky market, especially with such a risky stock, right? Everyone just was so against me holding or me selling AMC at $42, $43, and $44. They said, oh my God, you're going to miss out on it. Trust me, don't worry about missing out on something. If I miss out on something because I lock in profits, I'll be okay with it, right? But you know what I'm happy I didn't miss out on? Riding and bag holding AMC from $44 all the way down to $24, because now I can buy AMC at a 50% discount, meaning that I can make 50% potentially ROI if it recovers. I can probably actually make a little bit more based off of how it works. So from where we're at right now, if AMC recovers to the same resistance level at $44 a share, that's about 84%. And that's 84% potential ROI that I could potentially make because I don't listen to other people that have no experience trading. All they want to do is bag hold. All they want to do is to encourage others to hold with them. What kind of strategy is that? I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of that to work for anyone, right? This is not an investment stock, and this is where we get into the swing trading or investing. People like to compare AMC to like Amazon or Tesla or Facebook when it was very cheap and everyone was, against them. What do you mean? Like AMC is a theater, a physical location. It is not a tech company. Don't compare any CEO of, what's his name? Aaron Rodgers, or I don't even know this, the AMC CEO, whatever his name is. He's liquidating his shares because he knows AMC is overvalued, and it's nothing like a tech stock, right? It's nothing about future valuation. If anything, AMC is a dying company. It jumped on a hype and it was selected randomly through a series of Reddit traders. It brought a lot of eyes, it brought a lot of demand within a very short period of time, and it is a glorified pump and dump. It makes sense to trade AMC when the direction's in your favor. But when it's selling off, you really think that I'm going to try to encourage beginner traders to hold AMC when it's making lower lows, lower highs, and it moves from $44 down to $23? That makes absolutely no sense. There's no ground there. And I think that's one of the saddest things. It's that people get so caught up in the hope and in the desire of wanting to potentially make money because they're like, oh, like this is a movement. This is something like where this is going to be like, I want to wake up one day and have $1 million in my bank account. Like, okay, so does everyone else. The hope and the desire of wanting to be rich is not special. That's not special. Like, what about that? There's nothing special about that. Everyone wants to be rich. What we're here to reiterate is make sure that your actions today are something that align with your future self. You know what trading is supposed to consist of. You know that it only makes sense to take advantage of an opportunity when the direction's in your favor. And you know at overbought levels that it is in your best interest to lock in profits, to anticipate a potential pullback so you don't end up bag holding and regretting not locking in profits at overbought levels. And you will see, right? Even with this video, people will comment down below, the shorts have to cover. Well, sure. But most likely you will cover and cut your losses before, let's say, the shorts do. So I think the funniest part about this is that people are so naive to think that something has to happen that has never happened before. At the end of the day, I like to keep things simple. I like to trade when the direction is in my favor, and I always like to lock in profits, as that has always been the focus of my channel and the focus of Learn, Plan, Profit. It's to identify an opportunity, to not get greedy, to set a target sell price, and regardless of how much more it could potentially go up, that you're okay with walking away, locking in some profits, while the rest bag hold and ride the stock back down. That's the difference. It's understanding what to do when other people are hoping what happens. And yeah, I mean, I'm just going to leave it at that. Today is definitely a red day for most of the market. We could see that TQQQ is pulling back. I was thinking of shorting Tesla right on over here. Tesla getting rejected, breaking below $1,000 a share. It's definitely a difficult day for most of the market, but I think that's one of the most beautiful things is that, again, if you prepared for these pullbacks and you anticipated the market to pull on back, this is where you can make a lot of money. We buy the dip on the quality companies that we see value in, so when they recover, that's where we make our profit. Do something today that your future self can thank you for. And that's exactly what we cover within our Learn, Plan, Profit group. So again, if you guys want to be able to watch me trade live every single day and actually learn how to trade and what it takes to trade successfully in the stock market, I'm going to put the first link in the description. I have a $100 off coupon, and we can see you potentially tomorrow at market open if you're ready to join our team. Other than that, I really hope that it earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.